everybody.
Morning, Rabbi.
The Alter Rebbe explains that this month Elul is considered the king in the field. What does it mean, the king in the field? He gives a parable and he explains that the king goes out to the field, he leaves the palace, he leaves the city, and he goes out to the field, and all the people, knowing that he's coming to visit them, they come out to greet him. And it says, the terminology that's used, any person that wants to see the king can come and see the king. And at this point, the king is accessible, and he's smiling to everybody, and he's willing to grant every person everything they need. So too, this month of Elul is a time that Hashem, Yud Gimel, on a level of Yud Gimel Midas Harachim, the 13 attributes of mercy is revealed, and every one of us, whoever wants to come forward and to do something, it's a very powerful month, and it's a very auspicious time to be able to do things. So it's explained that there are three levels. There's tzaddikim, there's beinonim, and there's rishonim. There are righteous people, there are people in the middle, then there are people that are not exactly in a good spot. So they are compared to three places. There's the city, there's the field, and there's the desert. The city, you have everything you need. You're fully functional. In the field, you're on the way, you're working on it. You have crops, you're doing things, but it's not exactly a place that everybody lives. And then you have the desert that nothing grows there. There's nothing going on there. It's totally desolate, totally empty. It's only negativity, scorpions and snakes, and that's what it is. So you have three levels. So the king is not going in the city. He's going out to the field. He's going out to the people that are kind of somewhere in the middle. But it says, Rashoim, everybody's able to come forward. So even the people in the desert, that they want to come to greet the king, they're able to come. So really the king is not there for the tzaddikim. The tzaddikim don't need the king. The beinonim are pretty, they should be okay, you know. It's really, mostly, the king is there to give access, to grant access to the rishonim. So why doesn't the king go to the desert? He should go to the desert, not to the field. So it's explained that the king also wants that you have to make a move. You got to go from the desert, you got to go to the field. You have to show that you got to put 1 foot forward. That's number one. However, even if the person did not come from the desert to the field to greet the king, but he wanted to, he has this wish, this will inside of him that he wants to, so to him too, the king is reaching to him. The king is inspiring him. You have like a kid in the class, he wants to do what's right, but he didn't get there yet. So one teacher can give him over the head, you're lazy, you're this, you're that. Another teacher recognizes that there's something inside of him that's burning. He wants it, he just didn't get there yet, so he compliments him, he guides him, and that gets him to do it. So too, when it comes to this month is really for everybody. This month is really no matter where you're holding. But there's a little bit of an inspiration that Hashem gives us also. So Hashem Shalom, we should pay attention to those signs of inspiration. We should be able to come from the desert to the field, to eventually to the palace. We should be zeicher to the coming of Mashiach. Amen.